Hi everybody. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to calculate the test statistic for a chi-square test. And if you want to work along with me in this video, you can download a copy of a PDF from my website. I'll leave a link in the description below. So for this question, we're told that a 6-sided die is rolled 240 times to determine if it is fair, and the results are shown in this table. For part A, we've been asked to state the null and the alternative hypotheses for the experiment, and then for part B, to calculate the test statistic for the observed data. So whenever we write the null and the alternative hypotheses, we use HO for our null hypothesis and H1 for our alternative. And our null hypothesis is always that the test is fair. And then for H1, if HO is the test is fair, for H1, our alternative, this will be the test is not fair. Okay? And to calculate the chi-squared value, well, we need to use a formula that the test statistic, or the chi-squared value, is equal to the sum of the observed values minus the expected values, all squared, divided by the expected value. So you can see that the next thing we need to do is to calculate the expected value for each number on the dice. Well, if it's 6-sided and it's rolled 240 times and the dice is fair, then the expected number of rolls you would expect to be 240 divided by 6 if every number has an equal chance of being landed on. So you'd expect every one of them will be 40. And this is our expected rolls for all the numbers. So now we've got our expected rolls, we can use our equation where we have our observed number 38 minus the expected, which is 40. This is squared divided by the expected number of 40. And then we add this to when n is 2, the second number. We've got our observed as 42 minus the expected squared divided by the 40. We'll do the same for when n is 3. We've got the observed minus the expected, all squared, divided by our expected. When n is 4, we've got 39 minus the 40 over 40. When n is 5, 43 minus 40 over 40. And when n is 6, 38 minus 40, all squared, over 40. So now, when we add all of these together, because we've got a common denominator of 40, we just need to work out our numerators. So we've got negative 2 squared when n is 1, positive 2 squared when n is 2, 0 squared, so 0 for number 3, negative 1 squared when n is 4, positive 3 when n is 5, and negative 2 when n is 6. And we'll divide all of this by 5. And when you square a negative, we get a positive, so we can work out our numerator, and we get 22 out of 40. So this will give us a test statistic of 0.55. Okay? In the next video, I'm going to show you how to use this test statistic to compare with a critical value, and that will allow us to make a judgment whether we reject or accept the null hypothesis. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you did find that helpful, please like and subscribe, and you can download the full lesson and the PDF that accompanies this video from my website, mrmathematics.com. I'll leave a link in the description below.